Well, good morning, guys. Today's gonna be a very different vlog day again. And as you might have noticed looking around here, I'm alone again without my absolutely amazing girl, Stephanie. I'm gonna talk about my car today. Life is interesting. We all get interested in different things, and when I was very young, I became really keen on Japanese cars and Japanese car culture. And when 1989 Nissan re-released the Skyline GTR, no one knew what it was, at least here in North America, because it was never shipped to North America. It was a Japanese domestic model, only ever sold in Japan. Although it did very well racing, I was always intrigued by something unique that nobody else had. And when people say, what's your favorite car? I'd say Nissan Skyline, and they go, what? Well, flash forward 20 odd years, 30 years, and it's become part of car culture. Everyone knows Godzilla. I still wanted one, and when I turned 50, I bought a wagon, and that was as close as I thought I was going to get. And unfortunately, that car was taken from me in a horrible accident where a young man came into our driveway and rode it off, and I didn't know how to get over it. So I went to Japan, and that's how we got over it. Stephanie, my friend Chuck, and Boomer, we all went to Japan. We saw the Japanese MotoGP, and I went car shopping. We hit a few car museums and visited Garage Defend, a Skyline GTR company, and I pretty much gave up hope at that point. They wanted astronomical figures for these cars, and they weren't even that nice compared to the wagon that I had just lost. So with the help of a buyer on our last day in Japan, we won another wagon, and I knew it wasn't going to be as nice as the first one, and I didn't want to let go of that dream of getting a Skyline. And ironically, I'd seen one here in Japan, and it was a sad little car, and who would know that a few months later I would end up getting one just like it. Well, here's the funny part of it is I had enough money in my mind to still get a coupe. And I got into an argument with my buyer, and to prove a point, I found an automatic two-wheel drive model that I could afford. And his response to me was, well, do you like that car? And after watching 2 video walk-arounds of that car, I put it to him this way: if you can be on the same boat as the wagon, and you cut your commission in half, send it. And he called me back shortly, and he said, yeah, I can have it on the same boat. It's on its way. So, like bookends, I had 2 white Skylines show up. One was a wagon, one was a coupe. It was absolutely beautiful, and it never really gelled with me. I mean, it's a lovely car. I wanted to see if I liked the coupe enough to spend the money on a GTR. And 3.5 years later, the car is now US admissible. So because it sits around so much at home, I don't want to see this car rot, and I'm gonna today see if I can find it a new home. So we're traveling to the United States, where hopefully we'll meet a young man who will take good care of me, the next custodian of my R33 Skyline GTST. Well, boys and girls, we've been into Port Angeles. We'll see if Michael meets me here at Customs and see what U.S. border officials think of me bringing a Skyline into the USA. Oh well, goodbye car. Michael, enjoy it. I did. Well, that actually worked out. Super awesome young man. Got his good head on his shoulders. His dad came with him. We ran to the wrong place to get him permit. I'm running out of time. Stephanie called and I just got talking, and a bit of time getting into the system to get it properly imported into the country for him. Border agents are always so much fun. Anyway, I gotta hustle. I got a couple blocks to run, get to the ferry. I ran, I'm winded. Back to the ferries, back to where I began. 2 hours never went by so fast. Pretty intense little gentleman who was a border guy. It was pretty funny. Oh, we're loading. Holy, like I was just here. Well, back from the States, and we're at one of the first socials of the year for the Lower Island Riding Club.
Yes, it's amazing.
Hell of a good turnout, what do you think?
Yes.
It's really awesome to catch up with a whole bunch of our friends, and only thing we should be really missing here are some motorcycles. But we're gonna get and put some super fans in front of the lens for a brief second. All right. You see himself in a video. You know. All right. Hi. We're track buddies. I have a really cool picture. I'm gonna post it right in the video right after this, where I'm helping dress him. This is gonna be really funny. Anyway. Take me home! Ah, I attack!
It worked on this stuff. It did, yeah.
She's regressing. She needs a visit with her dog mom.
The dog mom? Yeah. You've already decided on her dog mom.
This kid goes so wrong that when I get it.
Why is everybody leaving?
They're social, but they're not that social.
Yes. I told you we should have got earlier. Take care.
Now you're in the video.
I like that.
Well, that was a social.
Fun times.
Good to see all our friends. Well, good morning, guys. We really enjoyed our time out last night with the Lower Island Riding Club, and this morning waking up and having only one car. Oh, you saw that. And we're off for not a motorcycle adventure at all. We're gonna go for a walk with our friends and take the dogs up into Mount Work Park. They're already chilling in the back, and we'll be there soon.
Well, we have made it to our hiking destination. We are starting off at Durant's Lake. And it's not great weather. It's sprinkling with rain, but we got a crew together. We have, well, Scott and I, Ozzy Brendy, we got Frida and Luna and Mike and Chris and Aiko. So, all familiar faces once we all figure it out.
Holy cow.
Hey, bud. Is that a squirrel? Come on, Brendy. Come on. Well, that was the end of the Brindy cam.
Like, I know exactly how to get this off back there.
Yeah, well, I tried to put the dog GoPro mount on Brindy, and it lasted all of 3 seconds.
Oh, I see.
It's good to join you guys.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Brindy. Hi, girl. A wet log. So somehow we've ended up on this little road here. And it's somewhat new. This truck is really not new. They're all rascals.
Never fight very happy, and then you do feel something.
Oh, fine, go under. Come on, Ozzy, pull me up the hill.
Good girl, Luna. Cindy, Michael. Good girl.
Luna, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Brindy? Brindy, what do you have to say?
I'm gonna go.
Oh, this grass is so annoying. Come on.
Pretty, come.
Well, what a lovely walk with lovely friends, human and furry ones.